If we talk about safety of animal-derived food products, actually we mainly talk about aflatoxins. Aflatoxin, there is a transfer of aflatoxin to the milk. Then we talk about aflatoxin M1. And yes, that's an important food safety issue. And there you see still quite some high levels of aflatoxin M1. So mainly in cattle, in dairy, that's very important. If we then look to transfer to other tissues, think about eggs, think about meat, there is indeed some transfer being possible, and most research always has been focusing on aflatoxins. Although we have to say that the transfer rate is not that high. We have performed some research, for example, with aflatoxins in chickens, in broiler chickens, but also in laying hens. And we see that you can already give quite high levels of aflatoxins in the feed, and you end up with only a few ppb. Of course, in eggs, for example, in meat, in liver, of course, this is a carcinogen. So of course, we should be very careful with this. But from the other hand, I think we should not overestimate this aspect. I think the safety issue that we have for the animal health is, for me, priority number one. It's a bigger issue, I think, than it's a food safety for the animal-derived products. Of course, we also consume raw materials, like think about corn. We also can consume these same raw materials, so we also might be exposed to mycotoxins by these commodities, but the levels in animal-derived products are much lower. But of course, we should take it into account. That also there is some aflatoxin M1, for example, in the milk, and of course we should be very careful with this because it's a carcinogen. But recently also some studies have been done on other mycotoxins. Is there transfer from, for example, deoxynivalenol to eggs, fumanosins, and only very recently because we have the new developments in our chromatography in the analysis, and we also see that there is transfer from also these other mycotoxins to the egg, but also here the concentrations are very low. So yes, there is a food safety issue, but I would say for me it's rather limited to more the aflatoxin M1 problem in milk, a little bit also in other materials like eggs, meat and liver, but levels are mostly low. So I would say let's definitely focus a lot more on the effects on animal health.